And as you start to discover and experience the payoff and the cost of your rackets, something extraordinary starts to open up. When you distinguish a racket, that racket stops having a grip on your life, leaving you with a new freedom to be and new freedom to act in that area of your life. So, said another way, when your rackets start to show up for you as rackets, you'll start to experience the extraordinary power to act free from the constraints from your past. So that's why we invented rackets, okay? So the question is, where can you begin to discover rackets? So first you want to look at your life. Look at all the drama and the soap opera of your life. All the drama and soap operas in your life is a function of your rackets. Racket, racket, racket. Now there's no soap operas in life, yes? So life just is. And you make it a soap opera by running your rackets. Right? There's a threat. You say something, somebody, you didn't like something. So you're getting in communication with that person and run a racket on them. That's what human beings do. Okay, so what's the possibility you can invent, right? So here's the thing. You know what it's costing you. And you, like I said, you're a foreign graduate. You can get responsible for this now. I'm not saying those thoughts are not going to ever stop happening. But you now can distinguish them. They're not you. And it's a racket. Right?
No, it's been super frame too. I was like going outside of myself.
And you share it with everybody.
I don't know how I'm doing. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
like frame.
So now that you're willing to be responsible for it, like I said, a whole new space, a whole possibility can open up. You're free to be free to act. So what possibility can you invent? You're the creator of your life.
No, it's like, I'm imagining like even entering any kind of relationship in a completely different place. Like, I don't know, like beginning to enter any kind of relating to anybody from I don't know, from a certain place that I don't know what it looks like.
Does that inspire you?
Yeah.
Does that inspire her?
No?
When something inspires you, you light up. It's, yeah, your way of being is like, it
I
shows.
don't trust
It's like a light bulb.
Yeah, I don't trust it so much.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
What's the possibility that you could invent that would really be inspiring for you? That would just move you.
I don't know, I try to go on a couple of dates with like a different
That's fair enough.
perspective.
Give your brain some time to, it's doing kind of, it's trying to, it's not you. Just be with the question, right? Okay. You're no longer captive to that racket. It's not running you anymore.
No, just to be me. It's a possibility to be me. Having to worry about nothing.
So if you're not worrying about anything, what's possible?
Everything. Everything.
Okay, so I want you to turn to your partner and share with them something in your life that you say is unwanted and yet persists, and share the way of being that's consistent with that. Let me say this again. So 2 things. You're going to share with someone something in your life that you say is unwanted yet persists. Share what's unwanted yet persists in your life, right? And the way of being that's consistent with it. Is that clear? Okay, I'm going to give you guys quite a bit of time here. I'm going to give you 4 minutes each. The person with the shortest hair goes first. partner. Okay, great. So you're sharing something that's unwanted yet persists, and a way of being that's consistent with that. Okay, please switch. Go ahead and switch if you haven't switched. Please switch for 4 more minutes. When you share something that's unwanted and yet persists in your life, and the way of being that's consistent with that. Okay, you got about 1 more minute? 1 more minute? Okay, start to wrap it up. 15 more seconds. Please acknowledge your partner. Are rackets wrong? Are rackets wrong? No. As long as you're a human being, you will have rackets. In fact, although they will kill off aliveness, because rackets kill off aliveness, right? They kill off possibility. People love their rackets. Love them. How many of you can see that you love your rackets? Yeah, a lot of us, right? A lot of you. Anybody have a racket about tonight? What's your racket?
A camera back there?
Okay. A camera back there?
Yeah.
What's the racket? What's the unwanted yet persists?
Maybe it's not right.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Just to say that, guys, session 1, I gave you a form. That's for my training and development. There's only one person who watches it, and that's me. Okay? And it gets erased each week. So it's for training and development purposes, and I appreciate you bringing that up. Okay. All right, so what are some rackets you have about tonight? Let's get this on the court. Well, I don't want to step over something. Participation hasn't been at its high. What's there for you guys? What's the racket? Yeah, Paula, want to stand up?
That I'm not gonna get.
That you're not going to get it. Okay?
I don't know if it's a racket, but I shared with Kevin earlier that I feel like when I'm here, I go into like landmark mode, so I go back into the world and just kind of fade away a little bit.
Yeah, so when you come in here, you get landmark mode, you land Martians, and then you go back out into the world and it's what for you?
Survive.
Yeah, back to survival. They don't have rockets out here. What else is there for you? Great, thank you. Mary, you're tired? It's a long drive.
I could be more productive doing something else.
You could be more productive doing something else. Okay. Thank you.
But I get this intellectually, but yeah, it's just maybe one more thing that's going to go by the wayside. It's not going to be effective in changing it.
Okay. Yep. So, I want you to look at, just for a moment, okay? Who you are in here is who you are out there in your lives. Well, it's not really separate. Your life is here. But consider that that's what you constantly say to yourself. It's not going to shift in here. So we're here to interrupt that. Productivity, not getting it, that's a constant concern for you. Not just landmark. What else? Where's some other, what else have you done? What's other things that unwanted yet persist? Yep. Procrastination? Okay. How many of you procrastinate? How about the people who just procrastinated? You were, yeah. Yes.
I say already. I don't get it in here because of your language that's used, but when I'm out, I do not go around saying, I don't get it. So, you know, so that's it.
So I would suspect, okay, that you may not look like that, but there's something there's some racket that does run you, okay? There's something unwanted yet persists somewhere out there, right? All right. What about your participation tonight? Any rackets about that? Yeah. Okay. That's not what I asked. Well,
You know, I got it.
okay. So I've been, this is what I've been dealing with all night. I feel like I've been the one that's been doing a lot of the work. It's just been like sitting in the chair, like, not making you guys wrong, but, you know, you guys came here, your lives are at stake. There's stuff that you really want. I've read those forms. Breakthrough in finances, jobs, business, the love of your life. Okay.
Are we lacking the trust between you and me that we can talk about a lot of things?
That's valid. You know what, is that there for you guys? Or is that just there for you, Richie?
Yes, sir.
Some of it is, but how do I communicate to you to help me be a better person? Because I'm understanding most what you're talking about, but when you're speaking, I say, am I in this place? Am I not in this place? Can I fix it? Can I not fix it? Do I understand what she's talking about? Is it a woman who's running this? Maybe a man should run it? Because we spoke about that. And do I deserve this? Does she tell me what to do? Can I fix it? Like, there's trust that you and I have to get together sometime today or in the future, so I could talk about, the people here could talk to you and say, I trust you. Because some people don't trust. I'm not a trusting person. So I can't communicate the trust. And also, the things that you're talking about, it takes time to get into a person's head. You have to get past this thing of not understanding, accept what it is. When you leave at the end of 10 weeks, you're going to have a different feeling of you. You're going to feel better about it. But during this time, you're not understanding a lot of the things. It's like, I don't understand what she's talking about. But I do. I took it up, so I had to overcome these things that what is she talking about? I don't understand what she's talking about. And I can't wait. I can't figure it out. But the next seminar, or the next week, makes me feel that, well, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. At the end of this, I'm going to know some more. So I'm just saying trust. Is it trust that I'm looking for or other people are looking for? So we can communicate with you, because I just said, you're the one who's running the show, and people are not giving you what you want, or what they need.
That's not what I want. This isn't about what I want.
Or what I want.
What, so,
I'm just saying is,
I got it, Richie, hold on a second. I want to look for a moment. And what you're saying about trust, you want to look at how that limits you. You want to look at that justification. Because for you, that's unwanted yet persists. And it gets you off the hook from participating. You can say it's trust, invite you to look at, oh, there's something you're not doing or saying, there's a looking good over there for you. And you justify not sharing yourself. And you do this in your life. And how long have you been not trusting people?
Are you asking for a number?
How long have you been not trusting people?
40 years at least.
Yeah. 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. So what are you going to do about it?
Well, about 10 years ago, I turned over a different leaf.
I'm not talking about 10 years ago.
10 years ago, I turned over a different leaf.
I'm talking about now.
Well, now, I am more trusting than I have ever been.
Okay?
But I realized that I took a long time to learn how to trust people.
So, I'm asserting that you don't trust. You said it. And you may be trusting more.
More,
Yeah.
considerably more.
So what's the payoff in not trusting people? You want to come up?
You lose relationship, that's all right, we can speak later. You lose a relationship, you lose friends.
So we're talking about you, not,
Well, this is what I've lost.
what are the, I'm talking about what are the payoffs? Because you keep the non-trusting around.
Would you repeat what you just said?
Yeah. So what are the payoffs? So you keep not trusting people and not trusting people. So you're being right about something, it's either about people or yourself or whatever. You're not willing to give it up. And then you justify it.
Can I think about this and give you an answer next week? I mean, honestly, there's a lot there.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's acknowledge Richie. Yeah. Okay. So we said that distinguishing your rackets, it opens up really an extraordinary opportunity for you to be alive. You don't walk around dead in life. Hit the snooze button, right? And we call this opportunity getting off it. So getting off it means that you're giving up your point of view. You're giving up your point of view as the only view and the right view. The only right or true point of view. So you're first going to distinguish that it's your point of view. You have a view. Then you're going to say you're going to give up that view. You're going to let it go, give it up. It means that giving up that your mother really is this way, right? Really is X, fill in the blank. It means giving up that I really am not good enough. The point of view is what keeps it locked in place. So shifting from an is, my mother is this way, or I am this way, is this way, to a point of view. Oh, wow, I have a view. It's not really this way. It really makes a difference. Because you are the one who said it is that way, and the pretense is that you are not. You're the one who said my mother is X. And when you're the one that said that, you're the one that can give it up. In other words, giving up your view, as I said before, as the only view or the right view. Now, we don't care if your mother is truly this way or how much evidence you have. The point is for you to have power. We want you to have power. It's a point of view that you have that robs you of power. You should write that down. It's your view that robs you of power. You know, the other day I was in a meeting, I think it was yesterday. I was in this conference room at FP&L, and you know, I'm the engineer. I've got the whole project team there, and the landscape architect, etc. And at the end of the meeting, some of the people who came late were giving out their business cards. And one of the people at the meeting, one of the utility coordinators, he passed out his business card to everybody but me. And then he goes, "Oh, Belinda, would you want one?" And immediately I got on it. You know, we said getting off it, I got on it, positional, on it, off it, on it. It's like, did I just hear what I heard? And I just had this flashback in the first grade. You know, I'm standing there at like 6 years old in first grade, it's 1979 or something. And elementary school teacher, Mrs. Boyle, she says, "Okay, everybody, we're gonna go home. Pack up your stuff, let's go, everybody get in line. The boys are gonna line up first. And the girls are gonna line up second." I was like, how come the boys always get to go first? It was just the way at recess. So there's this automatic survival, this mechanism of women are less than. And right there, that was an imaginary threat that I had. Oh, I'm the only female in the room. I'm less than that. So it was amazing right there. It was so powerful. I just completely caught it. I was like, oh, got angry, and I was like, oh, really ragged. And I said, yeah, I would like a business card. What was that? It didn't mean anything. And man, it was just amazing. It was like I won the lottery. It was like the angels were coming, hallelujah. Anybody ever been to a black church? You know? So, you know, that's another one. And I also have, you know, getting off it with my weight, right? I don't want you guys to know this. I'm going to totally give up looking good. I weigh 223 pounds, right? My normal weight should be around 160. So I was looking at the distinction racket and I'm like, okay, what's going on with me? What's happening here? I spent about 20 minutes in there. First I was avoiding it because I didn't want to be with it. And I thought, what about my word? What am I doing? Am I, you know, so the payoff I get is I make the racket about my weight. That's the payoff I get. I talk to people about my weight. I don't like my weight, whatever. What I really get down to it is I don't want to be responsible for getting older because my body doesn't respond the way it used to when I was younger. You know, I know what kind of mile I can run. I know how many sit-ups I could do for 30 years now. Now it's this new phase of uncertainty and also eating habits. So I began to look at it more, and what I found, what I discovered is I didn't want to be dominated by having to get healthy. I didn't want to be dominated by eating correctly, by altering my exercise, right? I didn't want to be dominated by giving my word to something. And it's profound discovery. So I got this Peloton a couple of months ago, which I've not been doing very much on all. It's just sitting there. I think $2,500 for this beautiful machine. And I've been sharing with the group leaders, and it's a big deal. I'm like, okay, I gave my word. I joined this Power Zone pack. I rode 3 times a week. Last week was my first week. I kept my word 3 times. And then on Sunday, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep my word. I almost didn't do it again. And like, I was going over there, walking to it. I got up there and I started moving my legs. It was so heavy, you know, and I kept asking myself, what am I committed to? Like, I really want to take ownership of what I gave my word to. And you know, an hour, whatever it was, I got off of that, and it was so just, it was electric. You know, I got off it. Like, you know what I'm gonna do? I got off it. So, and thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks. So you guys, being on it. There's some indicators of being on it. If you get in a bad mood, loss of humor, right? If you're not self-expressed, you might be being quiet, withdrawn. Those are indicators of being on it. Okay? Now, when you